First of all, I would like to address what scalability is in terms of, just having an understanding, and then we can get to the challenges. Scalability usually means maintaining the same quality of service of your product or your service for users when your application grows to a few millions of users or even hundreds of millions of users. The application performs exactly the way it performs when it only serves 10 users versus it serves even a billion users. That would be the kind of scale, right? And you can only reach scale nowadays in terms of internet scalability. Internet scale applications, when we say internet scale applications, you can only reach scale when you go beyond geographic boundaries of one single country. Right. So let's take Twitter, Facebook, or even Zoom, video calls, and all these. Right. So when you mean scalability, it means that the applications also have to be localized. They should be able to be used by everyone in the world almost. Right. So that means geography, language, all of these factors, currencies, and then tomorrow if you're charging them, taxation laws, everything has to be considered for your application really to be scalable. Now, let's say we are building such scalable applications, internet scale applications. Then what would be the kind of challenges we face, right? You have seen so many of these scalable applications. There are a few qualities of these scalable applications. For example, a Google, a Facebook. They can't be highly scalable and they can't maintain that reach across such large scale of users unless they are highly available as well, right? And they have to be not only highly available, but have you seen any scalable application that has reached a few hundreds of millions of users that was totally insecure, right? So it has to be scalable, available, and also secure. So how do you build, what are the challenges that you face when you try to build such internet scale applications, right? So you need a kind of a team, right? The core team that builds these applications. They have to understand the big picture, first of all, that you are building for maybe, for an internet scale. You're building for an audience that is beyond geographic boundaries, right? And the application has to be highly available. It's not only functionality, right? But it has to be highly available and secure. And it has also got to have the kind of flexibility, because any successful scalable application, right? For example, you take Twitter. Twitter is where you express your opinion and maybe your followers will be able to read it, right? And post comments back to you. But Twitter is not a business if it only has that functionality, right? And Facebook is not a business if it's only for sharing. Any and every application that grows beyond a scale also has to address functional scalability. That means tomorrow you have to, even when you lay the foundations of this application in the beginning, you have to understand that you're not only building to provide that core service to the users, but also that tomorrow you will need analytics. You'll need an ecosystem around your application platform. You take Salesforce, you take Twitter, you take Facebook. There are 100 other services that sit on top of the core Twitter or social media or even Salesforce kind of platforms and enhance the value of your platform, right? So your architectures need to be conceived in a way that you can see the future, but not burden it too much in implementation right away, but be ready for that, right? So those are the second extensible design, I would say. That's another challenge. Third thing would be understanding an extensible services model, and a scalable application is also available on multiple platforms. That would mean web, mobile, even TV sometimes, and integrations with third parties, right? So all of this is only possible when your team is nimble and is iterative ready. There's no waterfall models anymore, right? We might build an application that's highly scalable, release it to the market and realize that the market adoption isn't that great, right? And we need to either pivot or we need to adjust the product. So that kind of flexibility needs to be built into this thing. All of these, the most crucial thing would be the appropriate team, which understands this, has been there, done that earlier. That I would say, yeah.